Here's the analysis result for the guy you filled out the survey for. He scores B+. He's a good guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He is more likely to talk big than actually make it far in his career. He has good plans and lots of excitement, and he's smart enough to spot opportunities. But when it comes to putting in the hard and steady work, he often falls short. When things go wrong, he can get angry or frustrated, which might make it even tougher for him to keep going.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he is likely to react quickly and emotionally, maybe raising his voice, blaming others, or getting visibly upset. He finds it hard to keep calm when faced with problems, so small setbacks can become big dramas with him. He doesn't shut down or silently brood, but you'll know right away if he's unhappy.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work might find him friendly and respectful because he's polite and cares about others, but his short temper and strong opinions can lead to arguments or heated moments. He is not the kind who quietly holds a grudge. If he's upset, everyone will know. So, he's liked for his manners but sometimes avoided because of his temper.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you do really well in your career, he will mostly feel excited and proud of you. He likes to see people he cares about succeed, and he'll cheer you on with genuine smiles and kind words. Deep down, he wants you to shine and will take joy in your achievements.
What if you start earning more than him?
If you earn more than him, he won't secretly resent you or stew in jealousy. His natural warmth means he'll mostly be happy and supportive about your success. He isn't the type to compete or try to bring you down.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He usually tries to be careful with money and likes things to be well organized, so he's not likely to blow cash on random things or make reckless purchases. He prefers to plan and stick to routines, which helps him watch his spending most of the time. So while he's mostly responsible, he can occasionally let emotions get the better of him.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
Most of the time, he lives within his means and doesn't try to show off or pretend to be richer than he is. He likes things to be in order and tries to manage his responsibilities, so he's not one to chase after fancy things just for appearance. He prefers to keep his life practical and comfortable rather than putting on a show.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is open hearted and kind, often ready to help others or share what he has. If someone needs a hand or a little support, he's likely to step in without stressing too much about costs or holding back. He isn't greedy or stingy and he doesn't keep score about what he gives.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is generally open and honest about money matters. If you ask him where the money goes or what the plans are, he will tell you directly and won't hide things from you. He prefers keeping things fair and clear, not controlling or holding information back to protect himself.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He truly believes housework should be shared and doesn't see it as just your job. He likes things to be neat and done right, so he'll probably want to take part in keeping the home in order rather than leaving it all to you. If something needs doing, he'd rather step in than see you overwhelmed.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He's the kind who will roll up his sleeves and actually do the chores and change diapers, not just stand by and tell you what to do. He likes things tidy and believes in sharing work fairly, so you'll see him getting involved, not sitting on the sidelines. Overall, you won't have to fight to get him moving. He genuinely wants to help and be a real partner, not just a supervisor.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He really does try to understand your side, even if he gets emotional at first. If a disagreement happens, he might raise his voice or react strongly. But deep down, he cares about your feelings and wants things to be fair for both of you. He isn't just trying to win or prove you wrong, his goal is to work things out together.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, his emotions can get the better of him. He sometimes raises his voice or says sharp things that might hurt your feelings in the heat of the moment. But he isn't out to be cruel. He just reacts quickly before thinking things through.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, he is someone who gets angry very quickly. Small things can set him off, and his temper often shows before he has time to stop himself. This is something you should take seriously, not ignore or brush aside.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can lose his temper quickly, but after he cools down, he's able to say sorry and admit he was wrong. He doesn't like to stay upset or keep blaming you forever. Instead, you'll often see him come around, apologize, and try to fix things. But once he's had some time to think, he takes responsibility for his actions.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no means no. He cares about your feelings and wants you to feel safe and comfortable with him. If you set a clear boundary, he won't ignore it or push you to change your mind.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
He might feel hurt or disappointed at first if you're not in the mood for intimacy, but it's not because he wants to pressure you. It's just his emotions coming out quickly. He may get quiet or even act a bit moody for a short while, but he won't hold a grudge or blame you for saying no. He values closeness, but he's able to respect your boundaries.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He respects your feelings and values the trust you share, so he will not use anything from your private life to hurt or embarrass you later. His kindness and sense of fairness guide him, and he wants you to feel secure with him.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is likely to stay faithful and committed in a relationship. His caring and warm nature means he values emotional closeness and the bond he has with you. Loyalty matters to him, and he wants to build trust and a strong connection with his partner.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he isn't over possessive or prone to jealousy and controlling behavior. He wants you to feel free and respected in the relationship, not watched or doubted all the time. Even if he sometimes gets emotional, it's not because he doubts your loyalty.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, with him, being protective is not just a cover for being controlling. He genuinely wants to look out for you and make sure you're happy and safe, but he doesn't do it by trying to manage your every move or make decisions for you. You'll find that his support feels warm, not smothering.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He will see parenting as a team effort and won't expect you to do everything on your own. He believes that raising kids is something both of you should share, and he'll step in to help with whatever needs to be done, whether it's feeding, schoolwork, or just spending time with the children. With him, you'll have a true partner in raising your kids.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he is likely to lose his temper quickly. He reacts strongly in stressful moments, so you may hear raised voices or see him get frustrated instead of staying calm and patient. Afterward, he usually feels sorry and tries to make up for it, showing he cares.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and your own person. He wants you to feel valued not just for what you do at home, but also for your dreams, career, and personal happiness. He understands that being a mother is part of your life, not your whole world.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, this is not the kind of man who will cheer for your career now and then pressure you to quit once you have a child. He believes in working as a team and wants you to be happy and fulfilled, both as a mother and as your own person. With him, your career and your role as a mom both matter, and he's likely to stand by you for both.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just polite manners on the surface. He genuinely cares about people and wants your family to feel welcome and respected. His kindness is not just for show, it comes from his heart. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expecting them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he may not always handle it calmly. He's likely to react quickly and emotionally, which can sometimes make the situation more tense. However, he doesn't want to hurt anyone or ignore your feelings.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
Yes, he may be modern and open minded with you at home, but when it comes to his relatives, he's likely to expect you to behave like a traditional, supportive wife. He wants harmony and respect with his family, so he may ask you to dress modestly, follow custom, or be extra polite around elders, even if these rules aren't as important to him in private. This doesn't mean he values you any less, but rather that he's sensitive to family expectations and wants to avoid conflict or make a good impression. If you feel uncomfortable, talk to him gently. He cares about your feelings, but you should be prepared that he values tradition in front of relatives and will want you to play along.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension between you and his relatives, he will usually support you, but sometimes he might hesitate or try to keep the peace by staying out of it. Deep down, he wants you to feel safe and valued, and his first instinct is to stand by you. If things get heated, he might try to smooth things over with kind words to both sides, yet won't outright leave you alone.
Say you have a conflict with his mother. What will this guy do?
He's not a complete mummy's boy, but his bond with his mother is important to him, and this can make things tricky. If there's conflict between you and his mother, he might feel torn and uncomfortable at first. He doesn't want anyone to feel hurt and he tries to keep the peace.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He values privacy in his relationship, so he's not the type to run and share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. Most of the time, he tries to work things out between just the two of you and respects the trust you share. It's important to talk openly about what should stay just between you so both of you feel safe and respected.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So this is why this guy scores B plus. He's a good guy. Being in a relationship with this man brings both warmth and a bit of fire to daily life. He's caring, openly kind, and genuinely wants you to feel loved and supported, whether you're chasing dreams or just sharing everyday moments.